Hey guys, Wave Rider here with LEGO Transformers K-9. Now, K-9 here is a small build, but he is surprisingly complex. My original idea with this was like a police dog. It definitely ended up more as a giant wolf, and probably a bit more of a Cybertronian wolf, but I am okay with that. He has these lights on his shoulders, which I quite like. And overall, I feel like he has a good dog look. The head is simple, but I'd say effective. He's got the tail. He's got these weird booster pipes kind of sticking out his back, but I don't mind that. He's mostly just a light gray and blue. You see he has a little bit of red in his collar and his lights, and then just a little bit of yellow sticking out his back. That panel was a bit more forward, but that kind of hides it a bit. But overall, I say he looks quite good. For size comparison, put him next to, here's Bumblebee and this guy. The other two videos I have today, so you can go check those out after this. Now I figured since he's a dog, I should, instead of having, I'll do minifigure scale, but I should also show him next to some Lego dogs I have. I only have 3. There's Scooby-Doo. We have this guy. I have no idea where he's from. Put him on the other side. So, and then we have Ace the Bat Hound from some Batman set. Sorry. So there's that. I think they look quite good together. And then since Batman is still missing, this feels like it's some weird attempt to bring plot in, but like seriously, I have no idea where Batman went. We'll do size comparison with another minifigure until I find Batman. I just grabbed this guy randomly from my shelf, custom Taskmaster. I guess also I can show off my custom Taskmaster. But getting him out of the way, that's probably about it for size comparison, and now we can get onto transformation. Now, his transformation is pretty good, but it can also be a bit finicky, I guess the best word would be, and also it's kind of a mess, so I have limited arm space to actually do this, so I hope this looks good. First of all, let's swing his front paws out of the way. Next, come to his head, and you're just going to rotate this piece. Obviously, it doesn't matter which way you rotate it. Next, you can take his ears, just fold them forward, like so, and then rotate his head like so. It's a pretty clean transformation, not to brag before you even get to see it. Next, come to these panels, just on stud friction. They will flip around like so. Next, we'll just flip his tail back. Come to his legs, which aren't the most secure, but we can just try to swing them down without breaking them off. So, next we'll come to his arms. You're just going to rotate it like that, and then take this piece and just rotate it like so. And we'll do the same on the other side. Next, push down that piece to reveal his head, where I wanted to add a splash of color, so that's why the yellow. Anyway, next we'll come to his back. Push these forward for now. Rotate this like, how do I do it? Like so, just to the side like that. You can come to his other ear and just push it back, which hides that red from his collar up completely. Straighten his legs. Next we're just going to come to his cannon, which was his tail, and just orientate it onto his shoulder like so. Let me just situate him. And he is quite hard to stand. But here we have K-9. I don't know if I ever said that that was his name. But here we have K-9 in his robot mode. Overall, I think K-9 looks really good in his robot mode. I'm happy. It looks very clean. I feel like I can say that. His hands don't obviously look like dog paws anymore. His feet look quite nice because I was kind of able to just have them be his dog feet and then hide the color. His back is very clean. His dog head completely disappears. His ears are right here, and then if you look at the bottom you can see the black of his nose. But having a simple dog head allows it to completely disappear. And I'm super happy with his cannon right here on his shoulder, as I did not know what to do with the tail. I just always had it sticking out the back. At one point I even had it like disconnect and become his gun. But eventually I figured out how to get it to sit quite nicely onto his shoulder, which kind of gives him a War Machine look. But I quite like that. And I think overall he looks pretty good. His head is pretty simple. I know a lot of people think that LEGO Transformer makers have too simple of heads, but I couldn't really fit anything except this 3-stud visor look. And I'm happy with the splash of color that it adds. Originally it was also gray, and sure, the yellow does pop out the back a little bit, but I think the yellow looks better no matter what. He still has his police lights on his shoulder too, which I quite like. Besides his shoulder cannon, I didn't build him any other weapons. I imagine he can, like, I don't know, these are his dog paws. Maybe he still has some claws. But I did not give him a hand-to-hand weapon. I feel like he could rock with another blaster if I wanted to. Just pop one into his hand. Obviously, it doesn't look the greatest because he has weird hands. But overall, I think he still looks... I think I might prefer this mode, actually. For size comparison, here he is with this guy again. You'll see his video later, or now. Probably now. Here he is with Taskmaster, these two look pretty good together, even if it wasn't intentional. And next we'll put the dogs back in. There he is. You can see he is quite tall, quite big. That's why I'm calling him more of a wolf, Cybertronian wolf, instead of a dog now. But he obviously still is a dog. Now, I don't know when I'm going to pay up on this, but this guy does have a third transformation. You guys will see what it is. First of all, take his cannon and... oh my goodness. See, I'll just show here. The side of his body, it's completely just a one-stud connection, which isn't the most secure, but it looks fine. Whoa, fold up his cannon onto his back, twist in this piece like so. Oh, come on. Here we go. Next, we're going to flip it like this. We're going to come to these arms. You're going to turn that like so, and then that like so, and then that like that, and then push that back, this piece, just in as far as you can. Do the same on the other side. Next, we're going to come to his ears, or not his ears, his feet. You're going to kind of slide this off of its stud, which will let you push it forward. And then you're going to fold that back. And then, oh, come on, poke that piece up. Oh, come on. His legs are pretty loose. I'm just going to do the same on the other side quickly. There we go. Now we're actually going to take this, twist it the other way, and finally you're going to come to this blue panel, get your fingernail in there, and just slide it down like so. And here we have K-9 in his head mode. Yeah, I'm going to build a combiner. I don't know, I haven't built the other pieces yet. I've just built this guy. Specifically a police vehicles combiner. I have the basic idea, I just didn't know where the head should come from. I thought, hey, police dog could work. So I built him, and then I thought, police head, and I jangled around with him as much as I could until I managed to get him like this. And I think for a combiner head, this looks quite good. So I don't know when I'll build the other parts. It definitely won't be soonish, but stay tuned. Anyway, this has been Wave Rider, signing off.